What's up, guys, and welcome to a brand new freaking video. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Max McKenzie. I started a company called Better Body Equipment. We have a warehouse in Houston, Texas, and we have a warehouse in Vancouver, BC, Canada. Right now, we are in the Miami gym in all of its glory. I'm currently based here in Miami. Today's video topic is about the 5 things I wish I knew when I started my weight loss journey. I've lost about 50 pounds. I don't know if we have some kind of like older fat photos of me right here. I don't have a lot of them because I was kind of embarrassed of how I looked and things like that. I wish I took a lot more. Nevertheless, I'm gonna go in the 5 things. They're very simple, but before that, we're gonna get a workout in and we gotta get some work done, content for better body, stuff like that. So without further ado, let's pop into it. All right, guys, so right now we are building and shooting the heavy duty bench right now. It is by far the sickest bench we sell. Comes in black and red, my favorite. It took a while to get to the gym because we don't have all of our stuff here yet, but it's a sick bench. And if you guys aren't interested in the content, building the bench, the workout, stuff like that, you can skip right to here where we go over the diet journey and the weight loss journey. All right, guys, bench complete. Doesn't get any cleaner than that. All right, guys, so we are on the way back home from the gym. I want to get the first tip out of the way throughout the day because there's traffic and it's just kind of exciting doing it on the road anyway. So as long as I don't crash the truck while we're driving, we should be good. The very first tip I wanted to go through today was about budgeting your calories. So later in the tips, I'm going to talk about, how many calories you should do, but you basically need to create a deficit in order to lose weight. So you need to find out what that is, which there's tons of tools online, tons of YouTube videos on that. But let's say your calorie allotment that you can have so you're going to lose weight is 2,200 calories a day. That all being said, you're gonna wake up. What you wanna do is you don't wanna just blow through 1,000 calories at breakfast, because then you're gonna only have 1,200 left for the whole day and you're gonna have a pure miserable day. So the best thing to do is treat your calories like money. You wanna budget them. Obviously with your calories, if you have 2,200 per day, you wanna space them out as much as possible throughout the day and have them evenly spaced. And you're gonna find your body's gonna react to different ways because everyone is different. So for me, for example, what I like to do is actually evenly space my meals throughout the day, and then I leave a good surplus at night so I can have a couple snacks, an Ninja Creamy. You guys have seen it all. That's what works well for me. Cooper, for example, sitting beside me right now, he likes to have as little calories throughout the day, and then at night he goes through a ton of his. So all that being said, you want to create a budget of calories, just like money, pay your rent, pay your mortgage, whatever it is, that's gonna work for you and your goals. I think by far the most important segments of the weight loss journey, and what I've learned is that once you have your allotment of calories, you want to figure out the best way and how you spend them throughout the day and not to overdo it in the morning, or else you're going to go to bed absolutely starving. I've been there before. It is the worst feeling. You don't sleep, so you want to avoid that at all costs. Tip number 1, super simple, I think highly overlooked, so hopefully that one sits well with you guys, and we'll get to tip number 2 when I get back to the apartment and start the work day. All right, guys, so it is an insane work day today. We're already at 1:30. I'm only not even at part 2 of my 5 things for, what hindered me in my weight loss journey and that I wish I knew sooner. Super simple. Nevertheless, number 2, but first, actually, before number 2, check out these Miami views, man, from the office. /bed. Dang. I can't get enough of that view. All right, guys, getting into number 2 here, weigh and track your goddamn food. My biggest issue with this whole aspect of my weight loss journey is I wasn't weighing out my food. So I was tracking my food with MyFitnessPal. Very important to do that. Use a food tracker app. Doesn't matter what it is. When you're about to eat something, scan the barcode and enter the exact weight of what you're actually eating, or you're gonna overeat your calories. Especially if you've never done this before, you can't just guess when you've never weighed out a bunch of food and stuff like that before. Gotta weigh it out first. first. Everything's gonna like look really big, but might not weigh much, or look small, weigh a ton. It just depends on the density. So many different things. Now I can probably guess. I don't guess because I want to be super exact. So use a goddamn scale. They're like 10 bucks on Amazon, and it really doesn't make it that much worse to weigh out your food before you eat it. Some people are like, oh, it's so tedious, blah, blah, blah. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. If you don't weigh your food, you might be overeating, which is why you might not be losing weight. Simple as that. So for me, again, my journey was quite delayed, and I would have been able to do a lot faster, which next time I will be able to, because of just weighing out your food and knowing exactly what you're putting in your body. It's the most important thing, because if you're in a deficit of like, let's say you're going 500 calories less than what you should be doing to stay at your maintenance. So maintenance means with your calorie intake, you're not going to gain weight or lose weight. You're just going to stay the same every day. If you're like 500 less, that's more of an extreme weight loss for sure, but you could easily kind of mistakenly eat 500 calories, end up at maintenance anyways, just by not tracking your food. Track your goddamn food. It's the most important thing, and that's gonna wrap up step 2. It's simple. But yeah, guys, anyways, we're gonna get to number 3 on my way to my haircut. I got a whole bunch more stuff to do. Then we'll start heading to the haircut, and we'll get to tip number 3. Miami tourist in an absolute nutshell right there. Haircut complete. I don't know, not styled or anything, but I don't know. I always just feel way cleaner when they do the beard, because I can never do the beard on my own. So I need the help. I feel so good after cut. Feel even leaner. So bonus tip in there again. Get a skin fade. Feel leaner. All right, guys, haircut complete. I really tried to vlog in public, kind of make it exciting, different change of scenery. The road noise was just so bad. It's just, you know what? We're in the apartment now. Again, we got these beautiful views here if it focuses. Number 3 for this is setting yourself up for success in your diet. So what that really means is be very realistic. So if you're gonna say, oh bro, I'm gonna do like 1,000 cal deficit, I'm gonna be done this diet in 8 weeks, I'm gonna lose 30 pounds. Bro, I'm sorry, but you're gonna fail your diet. You're gonna cheat on your diet. Something's gonna happen, because just going from 0 to 180, not even 100, like 500, like as in miles per hour, whatever it is, you know, 0 to 100 reference, it is just way too much. You're gonna fail. Start small, and if you're like saying, hey man, like, you know, I'm doing a 400 deficit, I think I can do an 800 deficit, slow down, be okay, I do 400 for 2 weeks, see how that's feeling, then I'll go to 600, then 800, which is a lot on its own, but give yourself the time to adjust to it, then ramp up if you need to, if you have the energy to, and just go from there. Otherwise, you're gonna start this diet, you're gonna do a huge deficit, you're gonna hate it, you're gonna absolutely hate it, you never do it again. So set yourself up for success. Be realistic. That's number 3. Very simple in what it is. Just be very realistic. So when we went back to number 1, number 2, and I was talking about your maintenance calories, then putting yourself in a deficit, I'll link some good YouTube videos that I like and how to like find those for yourself. You can Google it. There's tons of calculators online. Everyone's going to be a little different in how it reacts. So there's still a lot of testing that you have to do with that. But again, be realistic. Set yourself up for success with this, man. Be so realistic, because again, that massive deficit is not worth it. You're not going to hit it long term. I'm coming from experience of my own. You're going to burn out. Anyways, man, we got so much work to do. I am overwhelmed as heck right now. So I'm gonna get back to the computer, and then I'll see you guys for number 4 / the bike ride. And just like that, we're on number 4, guys. I hope this is an exciting video. Like, I'm trying to make it exciting. Going over the 5 tips while doing a massive work day. I'm trying here. I'm trying. So tip number 4, guys, do your freaking cardio and make sure it's something you enjoy. I got into biking after I hurt my ankle, and I have an obsession with biking, so much that I have to limit myself to how much I do per day, because with cardio, usually you kind of want to hit an hour while you're doing like a deficit, these fat loss stages, or you're really gonna burn yourself out. But yeah, like, it's just cardio and this bike. I love it, but the biggest point of it all is do something you love, man. Like with this whole cardio journey, all the stuff you're doing every day, 30 minutes, you might have to ramp it up to 45 minutes per day. And you do the cardio so you can eat a bit more during the day, make the diet more realistic. But at the same time, you can't eat the same and then do the cardio to like make up the balance. It's just impossible. There's a ton of YouTube videos where guys are like, they try to eat 10,000 calories and then burn 10,000 calories.
It's very, very, very difficult. You could do like a run, burn like 300 calories, 2 bananas later, the run's deleted. So use at your discretion. Cardio is gonna be a good kind of like put you over the balance into the deficit, but it's not gonna like make a miracle happen per se. Nevertheless, do something you love. Let's get ready for this ride. The best part of the day, I usually go around like 6:30. It's 6:15 right now. I'm gonna do a nice, cool ride today and take you guys along with me. Let's hit it. How do we like these glasses? Funny enough, I got these on Amazon. I had these like sick, expensive Oakleys, but man, these ones, I don't even know what the brand name is. Whatever, Capvade, whatever. I don't know, man. They kind of like, it's like you're biking with a lot less risk. But I like them. They cover more of your face. When you have the helmet on, it covers up more. Ride complete, looking lean, feeling lean. Showed you the watch on camera, pop up the workout right here. Almost 1,000 calorie burner. So sick, and I had so much fun. I'm like, what more could you ask for, you know? Had to go down, got a package just like in our building, just like a package of stuff. And yeah, good ride, good freaking ride, man. All right, guys, I am exhausted. It's 8 p.m. So that was a long ride. 8 p.m. and this is gonna segue really nicely into number 5, which is my last tip, and it's prepping your meals. So let's pop into that. All right, guys, as I was saying, number 5, meal prep. So with meal prep, obviously you can do it 1,000 different ways. You can prep like 7 days of meals. You can prep just your lunches, just your dinners, all the above. What I personally like to do is I like to prep all my meat. I think meat's the most annoying thing to cook. So what I personally do is I'll probably cook 4 days of meat, put it in the fridge, and then I'll have a bunch of like carb options, rice, potatoes, low carb tortillas, whatever it is, and just kind of like cycle that with all my meals. And it allows me to be somewhat free. I have lots of oatmeal, things like that around the house. And I also have no garbage around the house. Nothing that's gonna like put me off my record. I'd keep everything kind of like frozen. That might be dangerous because then it's kind of harder to eat, kind of deters you a bit from it. But that's really it, meal prep. You can do 1,000 different ways. You can make it as simple and as complicated as possible, and you're gonna find out something that works for you. But if you don't meal prep, you're gonna catch yourselves in situations where you're gonna be like, oh, I'll just DoorDash something, I'll Uber Eat something, I'll just like go check out this, or I'll just kind of like snack on this, have this high calorie thing in the house that's behind there in the cupboard. You know exactly what that is, some ice cream, whatever it is. Avoid it, man. Just prep everything ahead. So for me, for example, I'm about to eat right now and I'm starving. So I already have from yesterday my Ninja Creamy that I'll have later, ready to go. Very, very excited for this. It's all weighed out. I know exactly what's in it. And then I also have some low carb tortillas that I'm gonna have tonight that I'm very excited about as well, with some ground chicken that I've already cooked and prepped ahead of time right here. I also have like a whole bunch of stuff in the fridge ready to go. Lots of energy drinks, stuff that's gonna keep me out of trouble, of course. But I even have all the meat because I'm gonna run out. This is like my last serving of cooked chicken. So tomorrow I have everything defrosted, ready to go, some beef and some more chicken here. So tomorrow around lunchtime, I'm gonna shift that up and I'll be set for like probably till today. I'm filming Thursday, it's uploading Sunday, but I'll probably be set for like Tuesday next week just by doing that. And then I fly out of the country Tuesday actually next week. So super dialed, man. I have no BS in this fridge either. Like nothing is gonna throw me off. Energy drinks, meat, low-cal oat milk, lettuce, like apples. Like, yeah, I can eat too much of it for sure and get myself into trouble, but there's nothing like high calorie that's gonna really throw me off the rails. So that's really as simple as it gets. Prep your stuff, find out what works for you the best, and stick to that, man. Because again, if you get home, you had a really busy day. I just went on a 30K bike ride / 18-mile bike ride, and it was awesome. I loved it, but I'm starving. So, you know, I have everything prepped. It's gonna take me 5 minutes to get it ready. I can hold out, have something very good that's gonna be macro friendly and within my diet. So simple as that. Anyways, I'm starving. I gotta eat something. thought I'd show you guys dinner. We are in, for those of you who don't know, this is triple shift time. So it's dinner, some YouTube on the screen, and we're gonna be talking to suppliers all night, sending wires, doing all that fun stuff. So dinner, I got an Aldi diet soda. It's pretty much a Diet Coke. Watch the grocery haul if you want to see my food. Past two videos were grocery haul related. 3 low carb tortillas. I have 100 grams of the ground chicken. I know exactly what I'm eating. This is so freaking delicious, man. To some people it may look sad. To me, I can't wait to jump in. So I'm gonna jump in this, enjoy, and I'll see you guys when I'm having the creamy. All right, guys, the creamy is live. We have a piece of a Reese's peanut butter cup in here, 0 sugar one, not even kidding. A bit of oats, oat milk, like 20 grams of banana, almost nothing, sugar-free syrup, and a scoop of Alani vegan protein powder. Oh, this was hard to record before I even took a bite of this, to be honest. I'm so pumped to jump into this. I've never used the sugar-free Reese's peanut butter cup in a creamy or even had one before. Those are in the freezer because that would be trouble if I just had that out. So I'm gonna jump into this, and I'm also gonna wrap up today's vlog. I thought we'll pop up all the 5 things here. I thought obviously the most beneficial one out of them all is be realistic, man. Like, be realistic with what you're gonna do and enjoy the ride. Be the marathoner, not the sprinter. It's gonna be an entire lifestyle change for you. Make it fun and make it, again, something that you will change your life for. Because when you go through this weight loss journey and all this stuff, you have to maintain it at the very least. It's not something to be like, I'm just gonna do this for 3 months, you know, and then gain it all back or binge eat or whatever. It's gotta be something that, you know, yeah, you can go back to your maintenance and stay at the body that you've got and that you want or whatever you're happy with, for sure. But it is a full lifestyle change. It's not just something that, you know, a fad and then I'm gonna diet down, work out, do all this stuff, get the dream bod I have, and then as soon as you stop, it's gonna start to go away. So it's a full lifestyle change. So again, hope the 5 tips help. If you guys are like curious and like this video, we got some views, some more stuff, I will go more into detail about like certain hacks that I do myself and all that stuff. So let me know if you liked it. I would appreciate that a ton. But again, if one person could take something away from this, be realistic with the diet that you set. That's by far the most important thing. Without further ado, guys, let's pop the drone in the sky actually right now because Miami's so beautiful. I gotta eat this. I'm foaming at the mouth. I'm gonna eat this, then I'll pop the drone up, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video again. Thank you so much. Comment, like, subscribe, and let me know if you liked it in the comments below. Not many people do, obviously, but we're growing the channel. We're getting somewhere as usual. So until then, we will see you next time / next week. Thanks, guys.